Welcome everybody, my name is Harrison Hyman, this is Ski&M presents Skeeball Countdown. We've got a lot to talk about, and we also have a guest joining us in the studio, Lindsay Two-Tone from Gym Class Skiers, to help us break down some of the pre-skis and pickups. But first, we've got to talk about some Will.i.am, rolling a 330 in week 4. Well, Skeeball correspondent Amethyst Klein was able to catch up with the former Rookie of the Year in a short interview right after his outstanding performance.
Okay, welcome Big Earn. As I've heard you now have a new nickname.
Yes.
Welcome. We're proud to have you here. I heard you just rolled a 330. Well done.
Thanks.
What was your tactic behind rolling the 330 this evening?
Going after the 40 and not getting sucked into the trap of going after too many hundreds. I'm not that good at that.
Oh, yes, the hundo.
I stayed after the 40 and I did pretty well with that.
Excellent. I'm very proud. So, last season you were the Rookie of the Year.
True story.
Oh, well done.
Story.
And this season you decided to go ahead and pull together a Rookie team.
Yes, ma'am.
As opposed to being a ski agent. What were your thoughts?
They're both my roommates.
Okay.
And they watched me come home Thursday after Thursday. Jubilant.
Drunk?
Joyous, drunk.
Okay, I'm just making sure.
Talking non-stop about how many 40s I'd made, how many trophies I was going to win, how many beers I'd drunk, how many girls I'd stared at, yada, yada, and they had to
didn't understand.
Oh, they had to have in on it.
People do not understand unless
and they
they're
love
part of
it.
ski.
Adam and John,
right.
Snowbo and Jay-Z as they're called, they're loving it.
Okay.
It's been a great ski.
So you just felt allegiance to your roommates as opposed to going out and just...
I needed roommate solidarity in the house, and we got it.
Excellent. Well, are they rolling well for you? Are you proud with their performance?
You know, Snelling started out pretty strong. He is a closet Rookie of the Year candidate.
Oh, did everyone hear that?
No. Don't let him hear that, because he'll get nervous and blow it.
He won't watch us. Don't watch us.
Jay-Z has done okay. He is coming into his own.
Okay.
He was not the biggest 40 finder in the world to start out with, but he is finding his stroke. And
it takes some of us a while.
I think we're now, what are we, 3-1?
Excellent.
We're doing just fine.
Well done. Okay, so what are your hopes and ambitions for the playoffs?
Good. Yes, I see myself going, I plan on doing better than I had last season in the playoffs, but, we'll probably get knocked out second or third round.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah, I'm being realistic here.
Realistic. Well, I'm gonna push you, and you should shoot for the moon. Go for it. You should do better than that.
All right, we'll do our best.
Talk to your teammates. Get with it.
All right.
Can you do it?
Yeah.
Thank you, Big Earn. I'm Amethyst Klein. This is Skeeball Countdown.
Thank you, Amethyst. Now, the former Rookie of the Year is definitely having a breakout season, rolling a 330 last week. That is just amazing. But my thing, Big Earn, is stick with one name. What are you, Puff Daddy? You were originally Will.i.am, now you want to be Big Earn? I don't really get it, but maybe that's just me. Now, Big Earn, good luck to you in the near future. I'm sure that you guys are going to have a great time. Not sure if your team's going to make it playoff time, but definitely will be there in the high roller tournament. A lot of pressure to you, and I just want to say good luck to you. Alright, now joining us is Lindsay Two-Tone from Gym Class Skiers. Hey, how are you doing, Lindsay?
I'm great, how are you?
I'm great. Thank you for joining us today.
Oh, it's great to be here.
Alright, I like that. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're actually going to play a game called Buy and Sell, where I'm going to actually list a team name, and I'm going to list the pickups that they picked up for the pre-season, and I want you to tell me if you buy that or if you sell it.
Okay.
Alright, so now we're going to start out with Ski Fitness. Brian Farrell picked up Hundo Gasm, picked up Nick Giammo. Do you buy or sell that decision?
Well, I definitely buy Giammo because he's always a solid roller right down the 40. However, Hundo Gasm maybe last season, maybe he was a buy, but now I think he's a sell. With all the new machines, Hundo rollers haven't been doing so hot, and unfortunately, Hundo Gasm hasn't been finding his Hundo.
Okay, great. And how do you think he does? How do you think he stacks up on the 40 line?
Actually, I think he does pretty well on the 40 line. He's definitely rolling a little bit better than some other 40 rollers, but still, I think for the team that he's on, I just don't think he's stacking up as well as he could.
Okay. All right, next up on the topic, Steve McQueen.
Great team.
They actually drop Trey, and they pick up the Candyman, Brian Fudge. Do you buy or sell that decision?
I definitely buy. Brian Fudge has always been a solid roller ever since his freshman season. However, think Tom Taylor needs to do a little bit of soul searching because the weak link on his team is definitely him.
And he definitely is, rolling only 30.6. And even though that may be high for Wednesday night, it's not Tom Taylor high.
Get it together, Tom Taylor. We know you can do it.
All right. Next up, 3M Ski.
Mm-hmm.
Now, you had Pito, who broke off from Jerry Garcia.
Yep.
Wanted to form his own team. Ended up picking up Brad Meacham and Dom.
Mm-hmm.
Do you buy or sell that decision?
You know, Harrison, I think you're going to disagree with me, but I buy it. I think that Pito's an awesome roller. Brad Meacham has definitely proven that he can roll. And although Dom hasn't come out yet this season, I think that he will. I think that he was on Risky Business last season. They went to playoffs together. So, you know, a 20.9 game last week, yeah, bad week, maybe. I don't know. I think they're a good team. They have a lot of potential.
Well, I might have to disagree with you on this one, Lindsay, because
You would.
I really think that, Dom hasn't even scored over 30 all season, and we're past week 4. We're about to go into week 5, and for him not to have scored over a 30 yet is kind of a disappointment to the team. Now, Brad Meacham, he hasn't done that consistent either, and he just had that big meltdown, rolling a 324 the week before, solid roll, and rolling so horrible this past week. You know, they definitely don't have, I don't believe they have what it takes to make it into the playoffs. They might make it into the playoffs, but I don't think they might actually survive in the playoffs.
Well, only time can tell about playoffs. Playoffs are a funny thing. As for last week, they had the hangover. I believe some of us have experienced that hangover before and have been able to bounce back. I just don't think that 1 week is enough to completely describe a team. You know, maybe they survive, maybe they don't, but I still think it was a bye.
Well, thank you, Lindsay. I don't think that it was just has been 1 week, but only time will tell about 3M Ski. All right, last item, we're going to talk about Ski-tastic 3. Clearly, they didn't have any pre-skis and pickups, but they have been together for a really long time, haven't they?
Yes, they have.
And my question is why haven't they split up yet? And do you buy or sell decision of them staying together for another season?
Actually, ladies, I'm sorry to say, I sell it. I think that Lisa did an awesome job over the summer season rolling with not two brand new rollers, but 2 rollers that aren't Amethyst and Katrina. And honestly, I think that it's about time. I think it's time for us to separate and to find some new rollers and build some new teams. They're great girls, but I think it's time.
And I totally agree with that decision. I think that, you know, when you play so long together and not have a single championship under your belt, it's time to reevaluate your status and your situation. I think it's about time to. They're both all 3 of them are great rollers.
Yes, they are.
I just think that the team chemistry is starting to dwindle a little, and I think that it's about time for them to actually split up and put Ski-tastic 3 into the history books.
Maybe they can come out for a reunion tour.
You never know. I'm sure that's always possible. Well, thank you very much, Lindsay. Best of luck to you in the second half of the season. And that's about all the time that we have. I want to say good luck to everybody find their 40 and this upcoming week 5. And we'll see you next week. Thank you very much, everybody.